Got cut off at the security checkpoint, I got petty and skipped her carry-ons. I was flying home from visiting my sister, and the airport was absolutely packed. Like, every flight was delayed, and there were people everywhere. The security line was so long it wrapped around the corner twice. Everyone was doing this awkward shuffle where we had to walk around the corner so we weren't blocking the main walkway. You know how it is. You're stuck in this slow-moving line, pulling your suitcase along, trying not to bump into people. I'd been waiting for probably 20 minutes already, getting closer and closer to the actual checkpoint. Then I reached this corner where the line bent around, and I was about to follow everyone else when this older woman just appeared out of nowhere. She didn't say excuse me, didn't ask if she could cut in. She just walked right up next to me as I was turning the corner and dropped her 2 carry-on bags directly in front of me. Then she walked away, like she just assumed we would all push her bags through the line for her while she went ahead. I stood there for a second completely confused. Then I realized what she was doing. She was cutting the entire line. Not just me, everyone behind me too, while expecting all of us to babysit her luggage like we were her personal assistants. I tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Hey, the line starts back there." I pointed to where it actually ended, which was like 40 people behind us. She looked at me, looked at where I was pointing, and then just turned back around and kept walking to the front. She didn't say a single word, just completely ignored me like I didn't exist. I watched her walk all the way up to the front of the security checkpoint where they check your ID and boarding pass. She just stood there like she owned the place. Meanwhile, her bags were sitting right in front of me. Everyone around me was staring at the situation. The woman behind me leaned forward and whispered, "Is she serious right now?" I looked down at her bags. They were these big roller suitcases, fancy ones with leather tags that probably cost more than my rent. And I thought about it for exactly 2 seconds. Then I just stepped around them. The line kept moving and I kept moving with it. Left her bags sitting there on the floor. The woman behind me saw what I did. She looked at the bags, looked at me, then smiled and stepped around them too. Then the person behind her did the same thing, and the person behind them. Within like a minute, there were 15 people who had just walked right past her bags. They were sitting in the middle of the walkway while the entire line flowed around them like a river around a rock. I got up to the ID check and went through security, put my stuff on the belt, went through the metal detector, grabbed my things. The whole time I was trying not to laugh. When I was putting my shoes back on, I saw her. She was past security now, frantically looking around for her bags. Her face was getting all red and panicked. She was spinning in circles trying to figure out where they went. That's when she spotted me. She came storming over, practically running, and goes, "Where are my bags? What did you do with them?" I looked at her like I had no idea what she was talking about. "I'm sorry, do I know you?" She got even more red in the face. "My bags. I left them in line and now they're gone. You were right behind them." I shook my head and said, "I think you have the wrong person. I didn't see any bags. Maybe you should check with security." She started to argue, but I just walked away toward my gate. I could hear her behind me yelling about her bags. As I was walking, I passed by the security checkpoint and looked back. Her bags were still sitting there on the floor, exactly where she left them. About 20 people had walked past them by now. A TSA agent was standing there looking at them, probably wondering why there were random suitcases abandoned in the middle of the line. I made it to my gate with 40 minutes to spare, sat down, got a coffee, pulled out my phone. About 10 minutes later, I saw her rushing past with her bags. She was sweating and looked completely stressed out. She must have had to go all the way back through security to get them. Her flight was probably already boarding. The guy sitting next to me at the gate saw her too and goes, "Isn't that the lady who cut in line?" "Sure is," I said. "Sure is."